Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to see aggregate functions in SQL Server. Let's say we have table called employee, and for that we have to calculate the total salary. So to calculate the total salary, we can use function sum, and we have to calculate the average salary. The average salary we are paying to the employee. Then we can use AVG as a function to find the average salary. If we have to find out the number of employees, then we can use count. If we have to find the minimum or maximum salary, then we can use minimum or maximum functions. So let's say we have table called employees. You can see a column is present called salary. Mostly the aggregate functions are used with the group by clause. So let's say you have to find the salary, the total salary department wise. So how much you are paying to each department. In that case, you have to group by aggregate group by or you have to use the aggregate function, and you have to group by with, let's say in this case it will be department. So also one thing to remember, if there is any null value present in that column, then it will ignore that value. We'll see its example. So first we'll calculate the total salary. So let's say we have to find how much salary we are paying to our employees. So we can write this as select sum of salary as a total salary, and you can see this is 61,500 is the total salary that that we are paying to our employees. In the same scenario, we have to calculate the average salary. So if we execute this statement, we'll get to know it's 6150. So the total number of employees are 10, if you see over here, and the sum of salary, the total salary is 61,500. So by 61,500 by 10 is 6150. That is the average salary. So in the same table, if you find a minimum salary, so let's say you can check this individual by checking the individual record, that is 4,500 should be the minimum salary and 8,000 would be the maximum salary. So once you execute these two statements, you'll get to know that 4,500 is the minimum salary and 8,000 is the maximum salary. So right now there are only 10 rows, so it's you can manually check that also. But let's say you have 1,000 rows or more than that, then it'll these functions are very useful. Also, let's say we have to find the count of employees, then we can write the IDs. Since our IDs are unique, then we can get as total employees are 10. So instead of ID, you can pass any number. Basically, it should be from, let's say you have four columns over here. So sorry, five columns. So you can pass number between 1 to 5. So it will give third as in gender. So it will give 10. Since there are no values, it will count that. You can also pass star. It will calculate all the rows along with the column. So if there is any null value while calculating star, or while if you have written count star, and if any null value is present, that in that case it won't ignore that null value. So you can see there are 10 employees. So to check the null condition, we'll update our table. Let's say we'll set department equal to null to id 10. You can see over here it's finance. So once you execute this, you'll see that one depart for the employee who is having id 10, there is no department assigned, or it is set to null. So once you check count star, it will still give 10, but if you check count of department, then it will give only 9 records, since there is null value present in department. Okay, so also you can also write statements, these aggregations in one SQL statement as well. That is simulate sum of salary, average salary, then minimum salary and maximum salary from employee. You can also write count of staff. So once you execute this, you'll get all these as, let's say, tsal for over. You can write as average sal. This is just a alias. You can write any column name, sal and max sal and employee count. Yeah, you can see the total salary is you are paying is 61,500. The average salary is 6150 since there are 10 employees. The minimum salary you are paying is 4,500 and the maximum salary you are paying is 8,000. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.